the concept of Steel Tiger and the series?
Well, it's kind of interesting. In a sense, it's autobiographical. It would be as though I were able to live my life over again. And I'm living it through John Locke, it's L-O-C-K-E, who is my character. He's an ex-Vietnam veteran, an ex-San Francisco cop, specializing in narcotics and homicide. He's a sailor, and he has gotten rid of everything, and on this 41-foot ketch is sailing all through the South Pacific and what we call the China Lake, which is the area of Indonesia, the Philippines, Borneo, Malaysia. And what I wanted to do originally was to take the area which had been written about so profoundly by Somerset Maugham and Joseph Conrad 4 decades ago, and then later by Graham Greene, and take that kind of style in an action-adventure show in the 80s. In other words, he's like a James Bond 10 or 15 years down the line, but instead of depending on the gimmickry that Ian Fleming used, he depends on the real weaponry which is available. He's an ordnance expert. He calls himself a civilian soldier, and what he does as he sails around is he is drawn into a different island here, a different island there, and takes a case in order to earn money to continue the sailing.
South Seas, though.
Yeah, so it's South Seas.
South
It's
Seas
very,
adventure.
very exotic.
And
palm trees, dusky maidens.
What prompted you to feel that the public is ready for South Seas? Because I think they are.
Well,
I'm getting excited as I listen to you.
Boy, I am.
Yeah, well, then maybe that's the answer.
Yeah,
the fact that you are sure the pulse is ready for the South Seas again. We haven't had anything decent.
I think so. I really think so. And when you're down there, now what I do here, talk about research. The first book takes place in New Caledonia.
Yeah.
And when I announced to friends I was going to New Caledonia to research my first novel, they said, "Where is New Caledonia?" I discovered it's one of the least known islands in the world, and yet it's the 4th largest island in the Pacific. It's totally French. Noumea is like Marseille or like Nice. It's a French community set down in the middle of the Pacific. The French came there and simply did dreadful things to the natives, the Melanesians, drove them out of the place and took over. So what you have is France in the South Pacific, far more than in Papeete or in the Tahitian Islands. So the result of this is very interesting kind of political problems going on down there now.